We are back again, and this is Dabbling in Drag. Thank you so much for coming back to yet another episode where we figure out I don't really know what I'm doing. But I think that's part of the fun in this. You want to see me struggle. The last look we did was inspired by the promo shoot for season 3 of RuPaul's Drag Race. I was super proud of how that garment construction came out because let me tell you, it was a challenge, but we survived. And as proof that we made it through, we have new merch. All Sierra Mist merch is available at the link below. Get yourself a t-shirt, get yourself a tank top, we got stickers, we got magnets, we got whatever you want. But enough about that look, we are moving on to the promo shoot for season 4. It was around this time that they knew we're really doing something here. I mean, my goodness, these visuals, this outfit, this set, so impressive and so up my alley. The chance to do some sci-fi robot, android, something or other, that's my gig. Today's look is definitely drag droid, and I'm pulling inspiration from some of my favorite characters in childhood. We're talking C-3PO, we're talking Maria from Metropolis, we're talking Samus Aran, we're talking RoboCop, and most importantly, we're talking Alpha 5 from the Power Rangers. And in order to get this look started, we are going to need a clean, smooth robot face. So, clean, but with a few cuts. You know the drill, we gotta block out these eyebrows. Blocked. Keeping with our routine, we are taking some Maybelline Superstay Foundation in the light shade 102 Fair Porcelain, and we are gonna put that over the top of my brow. Now I look like an egg. So normally I take the foundation all the way around my eye to use it as sort of an eyeshadow base. But today I want to get some really vibrant colors, so I'm going in with some Ben Nye Clown White as my base. To start things off, I'm taking the shade Ice from my Ben Nye Lumiere palette and just tapping that all over the white cream. Following up right behind that with the shade Iced Gold, I'm tapping that on to create a subtle gradient. To start to pump up the color intensity, I'm going in with shade Lemon from my Ben Nye Rainbow palette. Taking that same fluffy brush with Ice Gold, I'm just gonna buff this together. Dipping into my tried and true Deadly Sins palette, I'm going in with that orange shade that we love so much, and I'm gonna tap that kind of on the outer corner and start to blend that in with the yellow. And don't worry, this isn't gonna be like a Tina Burner Fire Fantasy. To prove that point, I'm going in with my Zodiac palette from BH Cosmetics. I'm taking some of the warm browns and starting to really define the shape of my outer corner and crease. Okay, this eye look is coming together. I'm going to take a little bit of a dark brown, almost black, and stick that right here in the outer corner, and then we are going to clean up this white crease. Let's get into the details. I'm taking some white body paint and I'm going to cut this crease and really define that inner corner. See how much cleaner that is? Now I want to add some like sparkle and shine. I'm a robot. Taking some setting spray on a flat concealer brush. This is the DB12 from Ben Nye. I'm dipping into my highlighter palette from Milani, which is one of my favorites, and I'm going in with Pearl, yes, Pearl, which is this like really white gold tone, and I'm going to start to put that sort of on the brow area and also in the inner corner. That's so pretty. I don't know how it's reading on camera, but like in person it's like and then we're going to follow that up with some golden quartz and we're going to kind of blend that together. Taking my liner from House Labs, which is super sharp, I'm going to go ahead and trace a black line along the top of my lashes and create a little bit of a wing, but we are going to create a wing with something else in just a second. So for an interesting Robo Glow detail, I'm actually going to do like a laser red liner. I'm going in with my Chameleon body paints. These are some of the best UV activated aquacolor paints I've ever used. Definitely recommend them. But I'm going to sort of mix together this orange and pink shade to get a really fluorescent red color. Alright, that's the top of the eye makeup for the most part, so let's go ahead and do this on this eye. Easy as that. Let's move on to the under eye. Starting off, we're priming our eyes with LA Base Pro by Lancome. Going back in with our Maybelline Superstay in Fair Porcelain, I'm taking the A18 brush from Spectrum Collections and tapping that along my under eye. Starting off, I'm taking that neon red liner and putting it in my waterline. And I'm only taking it about to the middle of my eye. I'm mixing the red and pink shades in the Deadly Sins Cosmetics palette to go ahead and set that. Next, I'm taking some Clown White cream and dragging that along the underside of that red. Taking a little bit more of that pink shade, I'm going to blend out that red line into the white cream. I'm blending some orange over the top of that. And taking that same orange on a little bit wider brush, I'm going to tap that in the outer corner under the liner and kind of start to build the under shape of my eye. Taking those same warm shades from the BH Cosmetics Zodiac palette, I'm blending out from dark to light. Let's get this moving, prep the skin, let's get some foundation on, let's go. If you want to know my skin routine steps, you can check out any of the other videos before, but we are moving right along. Taking that Maybelline Superstay foundation, this time in 115 and 105, I'm mixing those together to spackle foundation all over my face. Blend it all together. Needing some extra coverage today, definitely a lot of texture, so I'm going back in with 102 Fair Porcelain and I'm adding some highlight to the face. It's time to contour. I'm using my Revlon Candid Foundations. And blend, blend, blend. So now let's go ahead and set the high points of the face. Let's start to add depth to the contour. Taking just a smidgen of that light foundation shade, I'm going to go ahead and add back in a little bit of a nose. Before I go in with blush, I want to hit this with highlight. Starting off with Gold Quartz from Milani, we're going to create a nice base. Now we're going in with the Blinding Pearl. Next I'm going in with Slay from Bitter Lace Beauty, which has a nice gold reflect to it. Ooh, that was too much. Ooh, skirt, we'll roll with it. Now you're probably thinking, that's a lot of highlighter. And you're right, but we're an Android, so we're gonna be shiny shimmery. Adding a little bit more shine and shimmer, I'm going in with this sort of coral highlight shade from the Deadly Sins Cosmetics palette. And while I'm getting in there under the eyes, we're gonna go ahead and blend out that under eye area again. Y'all thought I forgot, I was just gonna let it live like that. You know, for a look where we're supposed to be like futuristic, we've certainly had a lot of technical difficulties in this video. We finished our highlight and our blush, we did our nose. Things are moving along. Now we're in the detail phase. I want to apply these like gold appliques in the inner corner of my eye, so I have them peeled here. Okay. Now we're doing something. So there's a lot of small details that I'm going to do off camera, but first, I know everybody loves to see me do my lips because it's always an adventure. So we're going to go ahead and do those. I'm going to take my House Labs liquid liner and I'm going to go ahead and kind of sketch the corner points of my lips. We can breathe. I don't know how symmetrical these are, but we're gonna go ahead and fill them in. Also from House Labs, I'm using Chained Ballerina. This is a Glam Attack, so it's like a liquid eyeshadow. And even though the Glam Attack has some shine to it already, I'm going in with a little bit of loose powder from Luscious Cosmetics. This is in their Precious Metals collection. Now I just want to take some matte black and kind of blend that out. So, it's time to draw on some very fine details. I'm going to be up in the mirror, so I will be right back and I will check in with everybody soon. We are back and nearing the finish line. You can see we added a bunch of like little detail lines, some little freckles, some like metallic and like jewel accents, so it's like we are pieced together. The next thing I need to do is pop in my contacts. She's a robot. And I want to put my robot headpiece on so I can cover up some of the chin and cheeks with black paint. Let's get the headpiece on. Oh, you know, just a casual Tuesday night look. Okay, well, this was a little scary, so we will just put on the lashes and I'll be right back.